Buying your mom a hammer to celebrate Mother's Day probably isn't the smart move. You're probably better off with flowers.
What is smart is how marketers are now designing everything from power tools to electric guitars to fit the needs of the female power consumer. It's a stereotype that goes way back. Women love to shop. And it's a stereotype with more than a few grains of truth to it. But what they're buying may surprise you.
About half our actual customers per day are women that come in here. Basically, they come in here from everything for repair. They just need parts to actually they want to get a project done, whether it be outside in the garden, whether it be electrical, lighting, plumbing.
Home Depot has so many female customers, they've made layout changes in the store. Plumbing parts and other hardware have been moved to lower shelves to make them easier to reach. Stores also hold a series of how-to clinics called Do It Yourself.
Our first clinic here at this Home Depot in Manhattan, we had a clinic, Do It Herself, on power tools, how to use power tools. We had about 60 to 80 women scheduled that day. We have registered and they signed up. And by the time 7 o'clock came, we had over 210 women here ready and willing to go on how to use power tools.
I think it's great. They should have done it a long time ago. Because at least now when you go into the stores like this gentleman over here, he will help you. Before, when you went in, they'd say, "Where's your husband?"
Manufacturers, retailers, and advertisers are realizing growth potential in the female market for everything from paint to electronics to cars.
Yeah, across the board, 80% of all purchases in the U.S. are made or influenced by women, whether that's in female categories, and that number's probably higher when you're thinking about fashion and beauty, but even in categories sort of as automotive and finance, women are really making decisions today, which is why marketers are paying more attention to them.
Part of the trick in winning the female market is to make products convenient. Dutch Boy Paint created an easy-to-use paint container called Twist and Pour. And Benjamin Moore partnered with Pottery Barn to include paint swatches at the bottom of the catalog page, so you can paint your room to match the furniture. Even rock and roll is taking note of this equal opportunity marketplace. A company called Daisy Rocks makes electric guitars for girls and women, but they're not girly guitars. They're quality instruments made a bit smaller to fit a woman's hands.
75,000 page turns, it says.
Electronics is another industry plugging into female buying power. Sony has designed an entire store with women in mind.
So as we created this from the beginning, whether it was technology or the service environment in the stores or the fabrications or the windows or how you lay out a store, and from a merchandise standpoint, women were involved in making the decisions and inputting into the creation of the store.
So far, there are 40 Sony-style retail stores across the country, with more rolling out this year. The stores have wider aisles to accommodate strollers, shopping mall locations for easy access, and personalized service.
When a man walks into the store, he sees the concierge desk, and he goes to the right because he doesn't know what it is. When a woman comes in, they come right up, put their purse on the counter, and start asking questions. So that's why it was created, and that's the kind of reaction we're getting.
Now, a number of companies are now making tools just for women. Home Depot carries one line. Another called Tomboy Tools has them, and they actually have hammers that come in pink and blue. They come in different weights. There's an 8-ounce, a 13-ounce, a 16-ounce. This is pretty heavy, at least for me. And the pink one, actually, some of the proceeds from this, 70% goes to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Fund. So that's, of course, important. And then we have the multi-bit screwdriver here, which the bits are actually back here. So you can pull that out. And soon to be on the market, videos, how-to videos on how you can do just about everything. And some men actually find these easier to use. They may not want to admit it, but...
Well, I don't think there's a male and female way to build something, necessarily. So I'm sure it's all ubiquitous across the genders.
All right, well, you can find more about these at tomboytools.com.
I like the gloves, though. I mean, because I would imagine that the work gloves are probably... not this small in general, so these are especially made for smaller hands.
We have the pink tape measure, the whole bit.
Tape measure. I don't know what's female about a tape measure, but okay.
Smaller.
I'm sure it's smaller. It's smaller. Okay.